Hello everyone and welcome back to Dice Station Zebra with Rob and Jocelyn. And today we are opening some booster packs for Star Wars Unlimited. The newest set, Legends of the Force. Hi Jocelyn.
Hi, Rob.
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, pretty good I guess. We got our product.
We did.
Here we go. 2 booster boxes.
Very exciting.
Still wrapped in plastic.
We say we, but it's yours. I just dabble
Well,
in the product that you purchase.
You play it. You play it as well.
I play.
In fact, we just got back from a pre-release yesterday.
I just don't buy.
Right. And there's no need because there's enough in here for both
There's
of us.
enough for both of us.
So, we're going to get started. We're going to start opening some product.
Should we do a sneak preview of the cool thing that we got and then do it again later on the stream?
We should.
Okay.
Let's do that. I'll get this out of the way.
All right. So we went to a pre-release yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and I opened this showcase.
It is-
Canon Jaris.
It is very beautiful.
So this is super cool, and if you're on the stream early, you'll see it now, and then you'll see it later because we'll show it again.
Yeah, we'll show it again.
But yeah, I had to go buy a top loader.
Yeah, and I totally meant to bring some and then
So did I.
forgot. So I think that's the thing. If you don't bring a top loader, it means you're going to get a cool
So
card.
what you're saying is never bring top
Never
loaders,
bring top
and then you
loaders.
have to buy them at the store.
That's right.
Got it.
So here we go. We're gonna do rapid fire unboxings for this because we have a lot of cards to open.
We do. We have 48 packs,
Yeah.
plus, because we went to the pre-release, we have prize packs.
Mhm.
Plus, we have
yeah.
bonus packs from the Planetary Qualifier.
Yes, from the previous weekend.
Yep.
So here we go. We're each going to take a pile.
This is my pile.
And how about you do us the honors and open up the first?
Sure. Sure, you make me do the first one. You know I'm really bad at this, right? Okay, is it a showcase? It is not. Okay. So we have Obi-Wan, Night Sister Leia. Now, all the bases in this set are 28.
They vary. Some are 25, I think.
Well, that's the rare bases, but all the regular bases because they do the Force thing. Okay, so we've got Consumed by the Dark Side, Mysterious Hermit, Refugee of the Path, Talzin's Assassin, Village Tender. Is that like a chicken tender?
Yep.
Thralls of the Coven, Grappling Guardian,
Yeah, we get space whales in this set.
Exegol Patroller,
Mm-hmm.
Cartel Interceptor, Pilio Star Compass,
Mm-hmm.
Watto. He looks like something from Fraggle Rock.
He does.
He's like a Muppet. I guess that is a thing. Star Wars use Muppets, right? Yoda was a Muppet. 3 lessons learned. Then we got a rare. We got Sifo Dyas. And a common foil, the Will of the Force.
Cool.
'Kay.
And we have Tai Bolt just joined us. Hello. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, so the bases in this set, they all have a trigger that generates you a force token.
All the regular ones, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
so when you have a force token and you have characters that can use the force in some capacity, like this one, Barriss Offee, which says action, so you basically action this card or tap it. Use the force, which means you're spending your force token, and you can play an event from your hand, and it costs 1 less. So there you go. This is a nice looking leader card, especially in hyperspace. I like that.
Hyperspace.
So there's the Crystal Caves. Yeah, and there's the trigger. So when a friendly force unit attacks, so you need a unit that has the force as one of its keywords, and when it attacks, then the force is with you, which means you create a force token. And that's all we're really going to explain about it. So we're just going to basically rapid fire, go through these cards. Nihil Marauder, the Curious Flock. Now this one is interesting
I'm so excited about this one.
because it's a 1 cost.
Yep.
But the more resources that you pay, this says pay up to 6 resources. For each resource paid this way, give an experience token to this unit. So if you play this and you spend 6 resources, you have a 7/7 flock of porgs, which is insane.
And then one of the players I was playing in the pre-release yesterday, he pulled a card in one of his prize pack that was pay 1, and you play a unit from your hand and you give it 2 experience tokens. So then you'd have a 9/9 Curious Flock.
Amazing.
And also porgs are awesome.
Porgs are awesome. Some really cool cards in the set. Unleash Rage, the Lilith Wolf. I had some good success with creatures in my deck yesterday. Protect the Pod. Again, Space Whales. It's really cool.
Space Whales.
Mace Windu. The Eighth Brother. Okay.
Is that like the seventh sister and the eighth brother?
Yeah, Karis. Deathfield, that's our rare.
Yep.
And Pong Nell.
Is that a rare foil?
It is a rare foil. Very cool. I like it. Okay, over to yours.
All right. The next Legends of the Force is here. And no showcase. It is another Obi-Wan.
You're all about the showcase now.
Well, yeah. It was so cool.
Fishing for showcases.
Strangled Cliffs. Okay. And we were playing at a store where we didn't know a lot of people, so I was kind of quiet and I just nudged Rob. I'm like, look, I got a showcase. And then I put it in like the local chat. And they're like, you didn't say anything. That looks like a Pokemon.
Yeah, you were the only person to pull a showcase. so-
Porg. Zero cost. I
Zero
love it.
cost. Very cool.
Zero cost 1/1. Good fodder. Throw it against something to get rid of a shield. Bolstered Endurance. Now, this set, there's something different about it, right? Like, if stuff isn't from the main Star
Yes.
Wars, it has, like, a different... I think I read something that has a different, like, bottom or something.
Right. There are some characters or items in this set that are from the Star Wars Extended Universe, which is considered not canonical right now.
I like this one. I played it yesterday.
Mhm.
Shatterpoint. You get to choose one. It's a 4 cost. Defeat a non-leader unit with 3 or less remaining hit points, or use the Force if you do defeat a non-leader unit.
Cool.
So that's pretty cool.
Grogu.
Grogu. It's a legendary.
Oh,
Should we put
first
that-
legendary.
We should put that up on the...
We should, yeah.
And then we got a Hyperspace Wayfarer
Ooh,
as our
nice.
foil.
Okay.
Let's close up this baby.
Yeah, let's look at Grogu on the close-up. There he is.
So there's Grogu. He is a mysterious child. Haha. 3 cost white, not gold.
Yeah,
Heroism.
heroism, I believe is what they
'Kay.
call that.
1/6 with the Force keyword, and they are hidden, which is the new keyword in the set. So hidden means that on the turn they're played, your opponent can't attack them.
That's correct.
For an action, you just exhaust it, and you heal up to 2 damage from a unit if you do deal that much damage to another unit.
Nice.
That's kind of cool if you got something with grit.
Yeah,
So,
I like it.
and I guess
Okay.
another unit means it could be an opposing unit, right?
Yep.
So,
All right, so
Okay.
I'm going to crack open my next pack here. That's awesome. Got a legendary already. And we got a Morgan Elsbeth as our leader.
nice.
And a Night Sister Lair
That's a
in
really pretty one.
hyperspace. Yep. Okay, and then we're going to go into the Charging Philac Medical Frigate. Played that yesterday. J-type Nubian Starship. Oh, booked 2 of them. One in hyperspace and one in normal border. It's weird to get
Oh,
that.
cool.
The Night Saber. Okay, I played this yesterday. There was a card that I played that interacted with lightsabers.
Mm-hmm.
And because it didn't have lightsaber in the title, I was like, I wonder if that works. But then I realized, it goes by the keyword.
Yeah,
So
lightsaber.
Anyway, I had a moment. Cure wounds. Following the path. Jedi in hiding. Drain essence. Dooku. And Sacy Teen. I'm not really sure how to pronounce a lot of these. Maz Kanata. There's actually 2 Maz Kanatas in this
Mhm.
set. Second Sister. That's the rare. And Mace Windu in foil.
Nice.
Very cool. Okay, over to you.
Okay. This is a Yoda pack.
Mhm.
His eyes. See his eyes? They glow.
Yes, they do. They're foiled.
They're foiled on the package.
They've-
That was like serious investment.
They've
by-
got some prominent foiling on the fronts of the packs, on the
Alright.
on the wrapping.
We
I
got
should say.
Asuka,
Ahsoka. Yep.
Ahsoka Tano, and the Holy City.
Mhm.
And then we go directly into tipping the scales. Sand Trooper Cavalry, Charging Philac, Long Beam Cruiser, Itinerant Warrior,
Mhm. I played that yesterday to good, great effect.
Terran Tactic,
Terrantatic?
Something.
Not really sure.
Jedi Starfighter, Night Sister Warrior, Following the Path, Make a Plan, Deepa Bilabara,
Mhm.
Jedi Vector, Battle Fury. I use this. +3/+3. You just have to
Oh,
discard
yeah.
a card, so. Jedi Holocron is a rare.
Nice. I haven't seen that yet.
No. And then common crushing blow in foil.
Okay.
Okay. Over to you.
Okay.
Looks like there's 6 people in the chat.
Welcome, everybody.
Let us know if you're playing any Star Wars and if you've been to any pre-releases yet.
Another Ahsoka Tano, the Strangled Cliffs, and the Kowakian Monkey Lizard. Tip the scale.
I know I always want a monkey
In the
lizard.
Shadows, Banking Clan, a Shuttle, Hyperspace Wayfarer, the Strike Ship, Night Sister Warrior, Inquisitor's Lightsaber. I have not seen this one yet either. Very cool. Wampa, Kylo Ren, Stinger Mantis. There's your Battle Fury again.
It's a good card.
Oh, legendary Leia Organa.
Well, she'll go on the
Very
close-up.
cool. Let's do that. And we have Thralls of the Coven in foil. So let's take a closer look at Leia here. Okay, space unit, because it's Leia flying in space. 5 cost with a 5/5 stats here. It says, while this unit is in the space arena, she can't ready and gains action. Use the Force. Move this unit to the ground arena and give each friendly heroism unit +2/+2 for this phase. So there are things that will ready her. There's some interactions that can ready her, which will be fun
Yep.
to exploit. So, okay. And we'll go on to your next pack.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Legendary count over here. 1 and 1.
Tai Bolt says, tried the game. Not my taste, but cool looking cards.
All right, we have an Anakin here. And then we have a Jedi Temple, which seems thematic. And we have a Youngling Padawan. There's a Curious Flock. Life Wind Sage. That's a cool looking
Ooh, very
hyperspace
nice.
there with Kadu. Wampa. Drain Essence. We've seen a couple of those. Village Tenders. Village Chicken Tenders. Acolyte of the Beyond. I do this, I'm sorry. Cure Wounds. Dagoyan Master. Dagoyan? Something.
Dagoyan.
Force Trick. Force Illusion. Infused Brawler. I wonder what he's infused with.
11
Rare.
herbs and spices.
Now we're talking about KFC. Babu Frick is the rare. And then we have another rare. Kits Fisto's Aether Sprite. Ether Sprite. So 2 rares with the second rare being a foil.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. Bust open more packs. We got a lot of packs to go. There's Grand Inquisitor. I played the set 4 Grand Inquisitor in the recent planetary qualifier and did not do too well, but that's all
Well,
right.
I mean, it happens.
Okay, go into hiding. Tuscan Tracker. Long Beam Cruiser. Oh yeah, there's that Terran Tadic guy.
In hyperspace this time.
Awakened Spectres. Kadu. Hyena Bomber. This one's fun. When played, if you control another red unit, you may deal 2 damage to a ground unit. This was fun to play.
That would be a good one.
In Sealed.
Would have worked well in my deck.
Jedi Guardian. Outer Mystic. Van A. When played on. Okay, cool. Oh, there's a Chirrut. He's a Sentinel. Xian Flurry. Size matters not. Okay, I've not seen this one yet. So that's the rare. Double blue. If you control Force unit, this upgrade costs 1 less to play. Attached unit's printed power is considered to be 5, and its printed hit points is considered to be 5. Okay, interesting. And Awakened Spectres in foil.
Foil hyperspace, no less.
There we go.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, another Grand
It's a
Inquisitor.
Grand Inquisitor. We just saw that guy. And the Strangled Cliffs. And Rob's knocking packs over. The Army of the Dead. I pulled 3 of these in my pre-release.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Big stats.
Corrupted Saber. Go into hiding. Disturbance in the Force. Inquisitor's Lightsaber. Unleash Rage. Grappling Guardian. That's a space whale.
Mm.
There's another Kadu. Takada. Tukada.
Sure.
Directed by the Force. Ezra Bridger. Stinger Mantis. And we got another legendary, Zuckuss. And then an uncommon Pelimoto.
Okay. We're going to look at Zuckuss.
Yep, legendary count is at 3. Zuckuss is a 5-cost double yellow that looks like orange, but they call it yellow.
They call it yellow.
4/7 Force and Bounty Hunter. On attack, name a card, then discard the top card of the defending player's deck. If a card with that name is discarded, this unit gets +4/+0 for this attack. That's very specific.
Very specific, yeah.
Very specific.
Mm-hmm.
So,
For sure. And Tai Bolt has a question. He is essentially a HeroClix player, so he's got a question that can apply to SWU eventually. Do you prefer playing games with sealed products or constructed decks teams? How about you, Jocelyn?
well, sealed is my jam
Yes,
for everything.
absolutely.
I'm not adverse to constructed, and in HeroClix I'm getting better at it.
Yeah,
But in SWU, I want to play sealed or draft, and then I want someone to make me a constructed deck to play, like you did in the planetary
do.
qualifier. I'm so
Yeah.
lucky to have you.
look at this guy. You are. I can't argue with that.
You can't.
No. I do like sealed as well. Sealed's fun. It's like there's no pressure. You just show up. You play with what you get. But I mean, hey, I like constructed as well. But I definitely love going to sealed events, and will always try to get to sealed events.
Yeah, and I think the better you are at sealed anything,
Yeah,
it makes you a better player in constructed anything,
absolutely.
right? Because you're better at making decisions on the fly.
Mhm.
You know the cards better because you've had more experience with them or the figures or whatever. So that's kind of my thought on it.
Yep. How about you, Tai? What do you like? Sealed better or constructed? Ooh, got a BD-1 in hyperspace. That's pretty looking.
Mm-hmm.
And we got the invasion control ship. That's the rare. And we got Darth Maul's lightsaber in foil. That's pretty. So, yeah, and I like sealed because, I mean, when you play constructed, you're focusing on really good pieces. But in sealed, you have to play what you get, right? Mostly. So,
Yeah.
another Kit Fisto.
Kit Fisto with the Night Sister Lair. And we go right into a medical frigate. N1 Starfighter. Ravening Gundark.
He's got bunny ears.
Ooh, look at the monkey lizard in hyperspace.
That looks cool.
Jedi Guardian. Overpower. Attuned Frynok. There's some really cool looking cards.
I played that guy yesterday. It was fun.
Crushing Blow. I would like to deal a Crushing Blow. Look at that guy. Look at what's he crushing blow with? Looks like a piece of a car or something.
It's like a big giant sword or club or
Yeah.
something.
Point Rain Reclaimer. Heavy Missile Gunship. Yokasta Nu. Lor San Tekka. Rare Burden of the Masters. This is the one that I was talking about that you could play with the Curious Flock.
Oh,
Put a force unit from your discard pile on the bottom of your deck. If you do, play a unit from your hand and give 2 experience
Oh, cool.
tokens to it. So I think you have to pay to play the unit from your hand. But there was debate about that. Do you pay for it or not? And then Banking Clan Shuttle
nice.
in foil.
Nice.
'Kay.
All right.
I'm winning in legendaries, FYI.
You are. And showcases this weekend.
You pulled the first ever showcase that we got out of this set.
That's true. Supreme Leader Snoke. And the Jedi Temple. Okay. And then we have a Fallen Jedi. Force Slow. Volptex. Last Words. Acolyte of the Beyond. Crushing Blow. A lot of crushing blows. Knight of the Ren. Do or do not. Okay. Whirlwind of Power. Neeman Strike. Ezra Bridger. Aura Singh. Psychometry.
It's a
Interesting
rare.
card. That's the rare. And then Foil Refugee of the Path.
Okay.
Okay, over to you.
This is why we won't open a showcase here. You have top loaders.
Yeah.
Supreme Leader Snoke. And Fortress Vader. And then we go into Pounce. He's kind of cute, but also terrifying. Consumed by the Dark Side. Sorcerers of Tund. Sorceress Blast. I feel like sorcerer theme here. Magistrate Scout. Minnock. It's a creepy looking creature. Strike Ship. Guardian of the Wills. That's a reprint. We've seen that before in other sets. Praetorn Guard. Praetorian?
Praetorian?
Something.
Something like that.
A guard dude. Sorcew Stance. Force Speed. Marin.
That's your rare.
Craving Power.
Or is that the rare?
That's the rare.
Okay.
And then DRK-1 Probe Droid in foil.
Nice. Tai2 says definitely. Tai says definitely a sealed guy. Without the Christmas present side of it, I'm like you, a player which like more to adapt myself to the situation. Yeah. It's fun building with whatever's in front of you.
That's a cool looking hyperspace.
Yeah, I like it. Shadowed Undercity. There's a Corrupted Saber. Oh yeah, that's the It's Worse card. There's something that triggers this, and it says your opponent has to do this unless they say It's Worse. And if you're holding the It's Worse card, then you play the It's Worse card.
Cool.
It's interesting. I saw it happen yesterday at the
Pre-release.
pre-release event, so it was fun. And the guy was like, "I don't care if I win any games today." He says, "I made that combo go off."
Nice.
He was quite happy with it.
You were going to say chuffed.
Quite chuffed. Yeah. For our UK friends, he was quite chuffed. Okay.
Lots of duplicates.
Yep.
The second box is going to go even faster.
Probably.
We're like, yeah, we saw that guy.
We got Owen Lars. We got Yaddle's the rare, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the Nameless Terror. Oof.
It's
In
pretty
foil.
terrifying. This is a fun game. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
We got Obi-Wan in hyperspace. And the Holy City. That looks like a Jar Jar.
Yeah, it's a Gungan. Absolutely.
Is that what they're called?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Banking Clan Shuttle. Last Words. Hunting Nexu in hyperspace. Do or do not. Secretive Sage. Outer Rim Mystic. Ravenous Rathtar. Heirloom Lightsaber. Plo Koon. BD1. Ezra Bridger in hyperspace. The Daughter is the rare. And common Last Words in foil.
Cool.
Over to you.
Oh, there's the regular Kanan Jarrus.
Mine's fancier.
Totally. Holy City. Okay. Ascension Cable. There's another Gungan Warrior, Jedi Sentinel, a Jedi Knight.
That's a cool looking card.
Yeah. Secretive Sage. Point Rain Reclaimer. Hunting Nexu. Ooh, Supremacy Tie.
I played
Haven't
that
seen
yesterday.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
3-cost Sentinels, good. Jedi Temple Guards. Impossible Escape. The lightsaber throw. Ooh, I had this. I wanted to get this to go off so much, and it just didn't happen to me yesterday, but that would have been fun to play. Directed by the Force. And a legendary.
Always two.
Yeah,
That's our second one of that one.
that's right.
Because I pulled one yesterday.
Choose 2 friendly,
We'll put on the
unique
close.
Sith card units. Oh yeah, let's do that.
To
And
legendary.
then there's a Kadu in foil. So,
Seems to be a
okay.
very common legendary because our friend Rob in the UK also pulled one of these.
yeah. So choose two friendly, unique Sith units. I'm not sure if there are Sith that are not unique, but you never know. If you do, give 2 shield tokens and 2 experience tokens to each chosen unit. Defeat all other Friendly units. Wow. Okay, so you're wiping out your board.
including your opponents and yours.
Yeah,
Yep.
interesting.
All right, we're
Okay.
tied for legendaries. Can I break it? We got Cal Kestis.
Yep.
And the Shadowed Undercity. Okay. Force Slow. Forced Starfighter. Ascension Cable. Refugee of the Path. Trident Assault Ship. Knight's Saber. Graceful Purgle. Paladin Training Corvette. Witch of the Mist. Savage Opress. Acclamator Assault Ship. Luthen Rael.
From the Andor show.
Adi Galea is the rare.
Mhm.
And we have a common foil hyperspace
Ooh,
sorceress
nice.
blast.
I like it. All right.
4 legendaries feels pretty good so far.
Yeah. So we're closing in on finishing off this first box, and then we're going to open up the second box.
Closing in 7 packs to go.
Mother Talzin.
That's
This
what I
is,
played yesterday.
Yeah, that's a good one to play in sealed.
Yeah.
Fortress Vader. Okay, last words. Disturbance in the Force. Forged Starfighter. Ooh. Adept of Anger. Purge Trooper. Guardian of the Wills. The Praetorian Guard. The DRK-1 Probe. Padawan Starfighter. Calm in the Storm. Caretaker Matron. And a rare Death Field in hyperspace. That's nice.
Nice.
And the Sun is a rare.
Yeah. Just get double rare pack.
And Graceful Purgle in foil. Very cool. Over to you.
Okay, this is my third last pack of this box. We're going to be opening a lot of these packs.
Yep.
Look at the Mother Talzin again. Jedi Temple in hyperspace. And we go to the J-type Nubian starship. It's worse. Tuscan Tracker. Fallen Jedi. Supremacy Tie. Relic Scavenger. Thralls of the Coven. Padawan Starfighter. Knight of Ren. Impossible Escape. So it obviously happened. Caretaker Matron. Quinlan Voss. Rare Tragedy of Plagueis. And common Inquisitor's Lightsaber in foil.
Okay. All right. Gotta crack this one. I think
We're
we
getting
have 2 each after this, and
That's
then
right.
we go to the next box. Okay.
I love how Rob is very neatly putting all of his paper in one spot, and I'm just throwing mine on the ground.
The Gifted Urchin. Lifewind Sage. A Volptex. Supremacy Tie.
Hyperspace.
Trident Assault Ship. Witch of the Mist. A Loth Wolf. The Hive Defense Wing. Jedi Knight. Balin Skull. Okay. Quinlan Voss. Lorsan Tekka. Eth Cole. That's or Eth Koth.
Koth. Rare.
That's a rare. And foil Sorcerers of Tund. Okay. Over to you. Tai says, another question about clicks. What's your level of excitement for Lantern, X-Men 97, and Strange Tales sets? I think I'm most excited for Strange Tales.
Not X-Men 97?
I am excited for X-Men 97. Lanterns is a bigger story. I'm excited for Lanterns, but out of the 3, it's my least. Because when we did our Batman team-up set, we weren't very lucky with the rings. We didn't get any rings.
No, we opened a lot of product. We didn't get
So
any rings.
felt a little burned about that, and a lot of the I find a lot of the Green Lantern figures in this new set Well, first of all, a lot of the sculpts are just like what they call bus stop sculpts. They're just standing there.
Yeah.
And the dials are all kind of samey. They're all about somewhere between 40 and 60 points. And they all are about, 5 clicks. So there's nothing really, I mean, there's a lot like that. There are some outstanding pieces, but not a lot so far.
I think there's a lot of stuff we haven't seen yet in
That's
Lantern
true.
Legacy because it's very new.
That's true.
I think Strange Tales you're excited about because it's different, right?
Yeah, I like when things are different. When they come up with a set that's just like not your typical set. And X-Men 97 is going to be cool because we get another animated looking set.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be fun. Let us know what you're most excited for, Tai Tai. I know a lot of people are excited for Lanterns.
And we may have purchased some batteries.
Yeah, we did buy some old batteries just in hopes that we get
Some legacies.
some good legacy cards, yeah. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, if we do really well with the constructs, then maybe my mind will be changed about Lanterns. We'll see. Oh, double green acclimator salt
Yeah.
ship.
And realistically, for me, it doesn't really matter to me what the IP is. I
That's
just play
true.
the figures based on their abilities.
Mm-hmm. It's our rare.
It's pretty
Gear
cool.
Spawn, and then we have Corrupted Saber in foil.
Okay.
But yeah, Strange Tales. I hope we get a bunch of weird stuff in that.
Second last pack. My last pack. Baris Ophi.
Mm-hmm.
Starlight Temple. Blue Squadron Assault Wing. Young Padawan. Porg. Will of the Force. Hive Defense Wing. Jedi Knight. Bolstered Endurance. Paladin Training Corvette. Tukata. Flight of the Inquisitor. Blockade Runner. Legendary Always 2.
In hyperspace.
Yeah.
Very
We
cool.
already read it, but
Mm-hmm.
it's cool, so we'll put on the... Oh, double legendary.
What? How did this happen?
HK47.
Score.
And then a common there. Okay, so let's look at the hyperspace one
Yeah,
first, just to
Let's do it.
show off what that looks like. It's not foil, but it's hyperspace. So we already...
That
that's
looks
like
really
the third
nice.
one now,
Yeah.
because I pulled one yesterday,
We're going
And
to make a
then-
Sith deck out of this.
I guess. And then here is HK47, 2-cost red-black, 2/4 Sith droid, and he's unique, so he goes with the always 2.
Yeah.
When an enemy unit is defeated, deal 1 damage to its controller's base.
That is a great booster pack.
Yeah, that's
Very
really
cool.
good. Really good. So
Nice.
good ending there. And this is a
Yeah.
lot of legendaries in this box, Rob. So you're going to open a showcase now?
Let's try. Tai Tai says, I was there for War of Light, and it was probably my most loved moment of the game. Yeah, so you're big on lanterns. Okay, cool. And Strange Tales is a close second, as they love Mystical Marvel.
Mystical Marvel.
Yeah.
Showcase, showcase,
All right.
showcase,
Let's
showcase.
Get the showcase. No showcase. Obi-Wan.
I tried.
Strangled Cliffs. Okay, let's go through this. I had to fight against this yesterday, and it was scary, because it's got grit.
I had that in my deck, but I kept resourcing it because I was trying to get forced units.
Yeah, it was scary. I had to try to get rid of it as soon as possible. Got the Tauntaun, Exegol Patroller, Cartel Interceptor, Bolstered Endurance, Hyperspace Wayfarer, Sorcerer Stance, Force Speed, Jedi Vector. I've got the Ray, that's the rare, and then foil 3 lessons.
Okay.
Okay.
So that is
Booster
24
box
packs.
number 1. Tie-Dye says, not excited so much about X-Men as we have a lot of them since Rise and Fall. Yeah, we do get a lot of X-Men.
I like X-Men.
I do too, but I like when they do something different with Marvel, when we get like Smash and
Wheels?
Destroy. Wheels. Oh yeah, all the just weird stuff.
Yeah.
Strange Tales. Yeah, it's going to be fun. All right.
X-Men are popular.
Definitely. They sell, right? So that's why they always have an X-Men set. Okay, there we go. No longer wrapped in plastic. Here we go.
Okay.
Let's get some packs out of here. There you go.
It's my stack.
That's your stack. That's my stack.
Okay. All right. Should we? Oh,
What's that?
what happened to the camera?
What do you mean? What happened to
Oh.
the camera?
I don't know. I didn't see that before. It looked like something had happened. I don't know. Anyway, don't mind me.
Jocelyn's seeing things.
Maybe it was a bad angle. Okay, Kit Fisto. Night Sister Lair. The Monkey Lizard. The
Yep.
Will of the Force. The Fallen Jedi. The Tip of the Scale in hyperspace. The Hyena Bomber. The Itinerant Warrior. The Terran Tactic. The Jedi Starfighter. The Night Sister Warrior. The Asajj Ventress. The Plo Koon. The BD1. Legendary.
Father.
And rare psychometry in foil.
Psychometry, something.
Something.
Yeah, I pulled that the father in hyperspace yesterday, and I had him in my deck, but I did not get to play him.
All right, the Father, 8 cost, 5/10 Force unit. When you use the Force, you may deal 1 damage to a unit. If you do, the Force is with you, so you get to just keep using the Force.
Yeah.
And he's
you
got
can-
10.
You could do that 10 times.
Yeah.
It's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
So your opponent might want to knock this guy out, but by the time you get to 8 resources and you can get this guy out, the game's probably close to being done.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
1 legendary. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling this is a good box, Rob.
Ahsoka Tano, Shadowed Undercity. Okay, Tip the Scale. The Sand Trooper Cavalry, Charging Philac, Tusken Tracker.
I like the color of that.
Yeah,
that
that's cool.
hyperspace.
Protect the Pod, Knight's Saber, Cure Wounds, Following the Path, Jedi in Hiding.
That's the first Jedi in
This
Hiding
one
we've seen.
new.
I played it yesterday. It was good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Venet, Calm the Storm. I thought we'd seen it before, but maybe
Legendary.
not. Legendary, Sindralig. Let's put that on the...
And you also got a
What's
rare
up?
foil with that one.
And yeah, Drengir Spawn. Cool. I like a lot of the creatures in this set. Okay, let's take a look. Sindralig. He's an 8 cost. 5/6. When played, you may play a lightsaber upgrade from your hand for free on this unit if you do ready him. That
Well,
is really
Pretty
cool.
cool.
I like it.
Okay.
So
We're
let's go
one
to the
and
next
one.
one.
1 and 1 for legendaries. Grand Inquisitor in hyperspace. With a Fortress Vader in hyperspace. And then a Loth Cat. A Medical Frigate. Youngling Padawan. Borg. Following the Path. Wampa. Drain Essence. Village Chicken Tenders. Acolyte of the Beyond. Heavy Missile Gunship. Diogen Master. Yocasta Nu. Rare Axe Wolves.
Oh, haven't seen him.
And Cartel Interceptor.
Okay. And we got the third sister in hyperspace. Strangled Cliffs. Okay, Longbeam Cruiser. Youngling Padawan, Curious Flock, Drain Essence, Hyperspace Wayfarer, Strike Ship, Knight's Sister Warrior, Inquisitor's Lightsaber, Wampa, Orsing, Sacy Tin, Maz Kanata, Sifo Dyas. I think that's it for our rares. And then we got Gungan Warrior in foil, which is what everybody wants.
Absolutely.
It's that one in foil.
Okay, moving on to Ahsoka Tano.
A lot of Ahsoka leader cards.
Crystal Caves. We haven't pulled any rare bases yet. Mysterious Hermit. Forged Starfighter. Corrupted Saber. Hive Defense Wing in hyperspace. Cure Wounds. Inquisitor's Lightsaber. Unleash the Rage. Grappling Guardian. Cadu. Shatterpoint. A Precarious Predicament.
Oh. Haven't seen that one yet.
Return an enemy unit, an enemy non-leader unit to its owner's hand unless its controller says it could be worse.
Yes, that's the one.
If they do, you may play a card named It's Worse from your hand or resources for free.
So for 2, 2 cost, you get to play a 7 cost.
Yep.
Yeah, it's awesome.
For free.
Yeah.
Marin, rare Deceptive Shade, and common in the Shadows foil.
Cool. Very nice. So we are seeing a lot of repeats, but we do
Well,
get the odd one that's
yeah.
we haven't seen yet. Okay, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Starlight Temple,
Old Ben Kenobi.
Lifewind Sage, Army of the Dead, Corrupted Saber, Point Pain Reclaimer, Awakened Specters, Cadu, Hyena Bomber, lots of repeats. Guardian, Edoram Mystic,
Well, they're commons, right?
Watto. I played Watto yesterday, and my opponent was so afraid of him that he took him out right away because on attack, the opponent chooses one. You give an experience token to a friendly unit, or you draw a card.
Nice.
So he was just like, I gotta get rid of this guy.
I know I said Fraggle Rock, but I think it was Dark Crystal. Maybe it looks like Dark Crystal.
Maybe. 3 lessons. Vernestra Row. That's cool. Haven't seen that yet. And the Lightsaber Throw in foil. Okay, over to you.
Okay. All right, we have an Anakin and Shadowed Undercity. See, Anakin hasn't turned dark yet there. Curious Flock. Forced Slow. Blue Squadron Assault Wing. Tagada. Jedi Guardian. Overpower. We're going to have to sort all these cards after. Attuned
We are.
Frynock. It's the only thing I don't like about TCGs. Crushing Blow. Point Pain Reclaimer. Gunji. Old Daka. Shinhati. Legendary.
Oh, nice.
And
nice.
Protect the Pod.
Okay.
Legend.
So we got the
Wait for it.
legacy there.
Dairy.
Legacy run.
A legacy run. 5 cost. Yellow. 3/3. Republic Vehicle Transport. When defeated, deal 6 damage divided as you choose among enemy units.
Nice.
Like it.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna pop this open here.
Hashtag winning.
And yeah, like you said, the worst thing about TCGs is the sorting and the organizing.
Yeah.
But with HeroClix, you got to figure out where you're storing all these plastic pieces. that's the other downside of
I think the problem I
HeroClix.
have is card boxes tend to hold things sideways.
Well,
I don't like
you
it.
can get them both ways.
I want ones that are vertical.
You can get them.
But they're not my cards, so you can do whatever you want.
Disturbance in the Force, Medical Frigate, and 1 Starfighter, Jedi Starfighter, Graceful Purgle, Jedi Consular, Sorceress Blast, Magistrate Scout, Kiadi Mundi, Sith Legionnaire, Savage Opress, Yoda's Lightsaber. Have not seen that yet.
It's a rare.
Very cool. And the Monkey Lizard in foil, which is another one everyone's looking for.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a big trade on the secondary market.
Not as good as the blank one, but you know. It's a Grand Inquisitor, but not in hyperspace this time, with a Jedi Temple. Nubian type starship. It's worse. That one goes with the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sorcerers of Tuned. In the Shadows. Sorceress Blast. It's a Sorceress Pact. Magistrate Scout. Minok. Scary looking creature. Strike Ship. Guardian of the Wills and the Harrys. Savage Opress. HK-87 Assassin Droid. Rampage in hyperspace. Rare the Purgle
Ooh.
King.
That's cool.
Restore 4. And the Daogun Master in foil.
Nice. Okay.
Gotta catch up on those legendaries, Rob.
Yeah. Okay, Calcastus, Crystal Caves. Okay, Ravening Gundark. Pounce, Consumed by the Dark Side, Sorceress of Tund, Relic Scavenger, Acolyte of the Beyond, Crushing Blow, Knight of Ren, Do or Do Not, there is no try. Priestess of the Force, HK-87, Assassin Droid, Balin Skull, Darth Revan's Lightsabers, very cool, nice. Paladin Training Corvette, there we go.
Okay. Morgan Elsbeth in hyperspace. And the Strangled Cliffs. We have a disturbance in the force. We're hurting our head. Hurts our head. Refugee of the Path. Adept of Anger. Blue Squadron Assault Wing. That's a cool hyperspace. Prayerton Guard. Do or Do Not. Secret of Sage. Outer Rim Mystic. Ravenous Rathar. Big creature pack here. Rampage. Priestesses of the Force. Force Illusion. Rare Time of Crisis. And Hyperspace Foil Directed by the Force.
Nice.
Uncommon.
Nice looking card.
13 to go.
Okay.
Lucky number 13? No.
Avar Chris. Cousin of Ruth Chris.
Ruth's Chris Sakos.
Knight's Sister Lair. Okay. The Gungan. The Banking Clan Shuttle. Last Words. Force Slow. Whirlwind of Power. Overpower. Ravenous Rathtar. The Heirloom Lightsaber. Minoc. Blockade Runner. Rampage. Karis. Yoda.
Legendary.
Ding, 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 ding. We'll put that up there on the close-up. And Jedi Temple Guards in foil.
It is lucky
nice
number
looking
13.
card. Okay, there we go. Yoda. He's unique, of course. 8 costs. Green gold.
White.
Or green-white, however they call it. He's a 5/9. When played, you may use the Force. If you do, heal 5 damage from a base. That's epic. When you use the Force, you may deal damage to a unit equal to twice the number of units you control.
Pretty cool, because at 8, you might have a lot.
I like it.
Yep.
Very nice. Okay.
5/9, too. Okay, we continue.
Tai says, I tend to buy plastic boxes to protect my clicks. 1 per set usually with the cards in it. Other cards, well, they are a mess. I don't know what to do. Yeah, we have plastic bins as well for our clicks. Each set has its own bin. It's a good way to organize.
Rob's are fancier than mine, though, because he uses booster packs to display them, and I put painter's tape with Sharpie on it.
Yeah. Gets the job done.
Night Saber, Fancy Whales, Space Whales, Paladin Training Corvette, Infused Brawler, Kelleran Beck, Old Daka, Rare Base,
rare
first
base.
one, Tomb of Ilram, 25, action, exhaust a friendly unit, the Force is with you.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
That's nice.
And then we have
It's easier to get your Force that way.
Bolstered Endurance, which is a upgrade common foil magic.
All right. Next pack. All right, we're getting there. So after we open these 2 boxes, we have a couple stacks of other stuff to open.
Oh my
too,
gosh,
so.
we have so many cards to open.
Supreme Leader Snoke. I like that in hyperspace.
Yeah.
Jedi Temple. We're just going to try to get through these quick then, because we've seen a lot of these now. Refugee of the Path.
Have you seen the
Toon Furnock.
the Kylo
Sage.
Ren showcase? They're calling him Zoolander because he looks like Zoolander in the art.
I
He's
have
totally doing blue steel.
I have seen it, but I did not get the connection, but I'll have to take a second look at it to see where they're coming from on that.
One of the locals opened it. It's in the local chat on Instagram. Mother Talzin and the Jedi Temple. Gungan Warrior. N1 Starfighter. Last Words. Witch of the Mist. Supremacy Tie. Relic Scavenger. Thralls of the Coven. Padawan Starfighter, Knight of Ren, Ataru Onslaught, Pillow Star Compass, Palimoto, Kylo Ren's lightsaber.
Nice.
It's a rare. And a common Blue Squadron Assault Wing in foil.
Okay.
Foil hyperspace.
All right. We're getting there.
It's like a forced death march of cards.
It is. Fortress Vader. Yeah, we had another Mother Talzin. J-type Nubian Starship. There's another It's Worse. Tuscan Tracker. Jedi Temple Guards, Purge Trooper, Guardian of the Wills,
And Ares.
Praetorian Guard, DRK-1 Probe, Padawan Starfighter, Shatterpoint, Depa Balaba, Darth Tyrannus, which comes from the starter deck, and Heavy Blaster Cannon. Wow.
Yeah, it's a
That's
rare.
And then Itinerant Warrior in foil.
Okay. We continue. So many cards. All of the cards. It's Ray. Have we pulled a Ray yet?
Ray Leader, no, I don't believe we have.
There you go.
That's a rare leader.
7.
Mm-hmm.
And the Night Sister Lair. Ascension Cable. Army of the Dead. Banking Clan Shuttle. Hyperspace Witch of the Mist. Hunting Nexu. Whirlwind of Power. Jedi Temple Guards. DRK-1 Probe Droid. Itinerant Warrior. Owen Lars. Sheen Flurry. Focus Determines Reality.
Haven't seen
Rare Jedi Trials.
that. Nice.
And a common Jedi Sentinel in foil.
Okay.
So we kept our pre-release decks from yesterday.
We did.
So maybe we'll get a chance
Interesting.
to play them.
Crystal Caves.
It's a pretty Crystal Caves.
Yeah, that is nice, isn't it?
That's the hyperspace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay, so we have the Fallen Jedi, Adept of Anger, Gifted Urchin, Trident Assault Ship, Witch of the Mist, Loth Wolf, Hive Defense Wing, Jedi Knight, Awakened Spectres, Jedi Vector, Battle Fury, Dagoian Master, Liberated by Darkness is a rare.
Double rare pack.
So is Ogdu Bogdo.
In
Okay,
foil.
in foil. Nice. Okay.
Okay. So you pulled some double rare packs. I pulled some double rare packs, but I pulled a double legendary pack, so that was pretty cool. All right, Cal Kestis, Starlight Temple, Ravening Gundark, Mysterious Hermit, Blue Squadron Assault Wing, Jedi Sentinel, Hive Defense Wing, Jedi Knight, Bolstered Endurance, Paladin Training Corvette, Tukata, Eighth Brother, Nameless Terror, Rare Hyperspace Eye of Scion.
Nice.
Look at all those keywords. Hidden, Ambush, Overwhelm, and Restore 1.
Wow.
Rare Sith Holocron, double rare pack. And triple rare pack,
There you go.
T6 Shuttle, 1974.
Nice. I like it.
There we go. Triple rare pack. Nice.
All right, we're in the home stretch for the booster boxes, and then we have some extra stuff
Yep.
coming.
We're at you've got 5 left, including the one you're opening.
Grand Inquisitor, Shadowed Undercity. Okay, Lifewind Sage, Blue Squadron Assault Wing, Youngling Padawan, Sorcerer's Blast,
Hyperspace.
Jedi Consular, Jedi in Hiding, Talzin's Assassin, Protect the Pod, Purge Trooper, oops,
Cheater.
drop one, that's the Force Illusion, Infused Brawler, Directed by the Force, Size Matters Not, and Mysterious Hermit in foil.
Okay.
There we go.
Let's see what we got.
So Tai Bolt, do you play any TCGs?
We got the
Consistently?
Third Sister, Fortress Vader,
And anyone else who's listening in the chat, you can jump in with your TCG
Monkey Lizard,
favorites.
Bolstered Endurance, Talzin's Assassin, Village Chicken Tenders, Thralls of the Coven, Grappling Guardian. You're not even laughing anymore. Exegol Patroller.
Nope.
I'm not going to stop doing it. Shin Hati, Lightsaber Throw, Niman Strike, Rare Eye of the Scion. We just opened that
Nice.
in my triple rare pack. And then a common foil Hunting Nexu.
Okay.
Second last pack for Rob.
And the showcase has to be in here somewhere, right?
Here's hoping.
We're not going to get one. Kanan Jarrus, Crystal Caves.
We already got one. Borg.
With the Porg. Will of the Force, consumed by the dark side. Mysterious Hermit, Tauntaun. Exegol Patroller, Cartel Interceptor, Bolstered Endurance, Hyperspace Wayfarer, Ezra Bridger, Stinger Mantis, Heavy Missile Gunship, Legendary, Mythosaur.
Rob
Okay,
takes the lead in
there you go.
the legendaries.
And then we got a foil Obi-Wan. So let's take a look at that legendary. There it is. It's a 9 cost. 10/10. It's a Mandalorian and creature with the keywords. It is shielded. Friendly.
Shielded with a 10/10.
Yeah. Friendly upgraded units can't be exhausted or returned to hand by enemy card abilities, and friendly leaders gain the Mandalorian trait. That's awesome.
Pretty cool.
I think this was the big guy that they went and fought at the end of the one season there. But anyway, there we go.
My last pack.
Good luck on your last pack.
Here's a legendary or a showcase. What do we got? What do we think?
Neither.
No. Well, there could be a legendary still.
Nope.
What are you talking about? Supreme Leader Snoke in the Holy City with the Will of the Force, the Pokemon. Porg. Tauntaun. Lots of creatures. Unleash Rage. Loath Wolf. I'll be Unleash Rage if there's no legendary in this. Kylo Ren. Chirrut Imwe. Dooku. Oguboru. No legendary. Gifted Urchin. I unleash my rage.
Tai Bolt says he played Magic and he quit, played Marvel Champions and quit, tried Star Wars Unlimited. It's not for him. Only game that stays over the years is HeroClix. Yeah, HeroClix is awesome. Okay, last pack for the 2 booster boxes, but stick around, everybody. We have more packs coming. Okay, Supreme Leader Snoke, Strangled Cliffs, Refugee of the Path, the Nihil Marauder, Curious Flock, Hyena Bomber, Itinerant Warrior, Terran Tadic, Jedi Starfighter, Night Sister Warrior, Following the Path, Jocasta Nu, Lor Santeca, Sorsu Stance, Pong Krell's the rare, Heavy Blaster Cannon is also a rare and
Double
foil.
rare. There you go. Eric
Yeah.
the Great has joined us.
Hey, Eric.
And says the Transformers TCG deserved
Oh,
better.
yes.
I've heard that.
We have a giant Transformers card kicking around here somewhere.
Okay. Should we look at the fancy card before
Let's
you
do
open
it.
up more
Let's
packs?
show the fancy card, because whoever wasn't here at the beginning can take a look at the fancy card.
This is a showcase.
Yep.
Canon Jarrus. I opened this yesterday at the pre-release. It was in my pre-release pack, so it does happen. It's not mythical.
Yep.
So here he is. Very fancy looking.
He is beautiful.
Had to go buy a fancy top loader to put him in. I got the fancy premium ones.
Yep.
I could have bought cheap ones, but these ones are nicer. So there we go.
Nice.
Okay.
Should we open the Jump to Lightspeeds first?
Sure, for
Okay.
a palette cleanser.
So we have more Legends of the Force coming, but first, we played at the Planetary Qualifier recently,
We did.
and we got some packs, and Jocelyn won more packs because she did better than me.
I got this extra pack. One extra pack.
One extra pack.
For ranking 55th out of 100.
Do you want to open up your extra pack first or last?
Sure, let's open it up first.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. So this is the pack that I won for coming in 55th out of 100. And it does not have a showcase in it, but it does have a Hyperspace Luke. It has a City in the Clouds, 30 cost spaces here. We got a Republic Y-Wing, a Kazar TIE Carrier, Shadowed Hover Tank, Kogian Turn, Direct Hit, Dorsal Turret, Fight Fire with Fire, Slither Sister song. Perimeter ATRT, Scouting Headhunter, Astromech Pilot, I Have You Now, Salvage, Hot Shot Maneuver, and then a common
Cool.
foil.
Tai's asking, by the way, are the packs you're opening from the 4th set of SWU the 5th? Because they stopped at set 2. So Legends of the Force, these ones are 5th set.
Just came out this weekend.
Yep, just came out. All the product just dropped. And then Jump to Lightspeed is 4th set.
This is the one that had the pilots.
Yep.
Eric says, I have stuff from the first 3 sets. Haven't had a chance to get the 4th or 5th yet because I was moving, and that kind of threw off my finding. So it's a bit timing sucked. Well, 5th just came out, Eric, so you got lots of time.
Yep. Got a Rose Tico, Moss Eisley, Dilapidated Ski Speeder, Zagarian Starhopper, Rogue Class Starfighter, Republic Y-Wing, Desperate Commando, First Order TIE Fighter, Kjorgen Turn, Dakar Cargo Frigate, Bunker Defender, Frisk. I don't think I have a lot of Frisk. You're all clear, kid. Fly Casual, Legendary. Look at that,
Nice.
Invincible. Shall we put that on the close-up?
Yeah.
And, oh, the TIE Bombers, which is a very popular card to play from the set.
These
Got
were
that in foil.
participation packs, so for showing up and playing, we got these.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the Invincible. That's a 6 cost. And it is 6/6. And if you control a unique Separatist card, this unit costs 1 less to play. And when you deploy a leader, you may return a non-leader unit that costs 3 or less to its owner's hand. That's fun. Nice.
Okay. Here's my next pack, which does not have a showcase in it. It has Captain Phasma. This is my participation pack. Nadiri Dockyards, Rogue Class Starfighter, Republic Y-Wing, Kazar TIE Carrier, Covering the Wind in Hyperspace, Eager Escort, lots of space units. Shoot down, this is a pilot set, right?
Yeah,
So,
space set.
Echo Base Engineer, Resistance Blue Squadron, Crackshot V-Wing, Clone Combat Squadron, Fireball, Biggs Darklighter with a pilot, Rare Allegiant General Pride,
Oh, I went and
and
bought
a
singles of that.
Fetz Fire
I bought
Spray.
singles of that too,
Yeah.
to get enough of them. Cool.
Yeah, we needed it.
We needed it.
Okay.
Eric says he's going to a friend's condo for gaming week during the week of the WBC at Seven Springs. You're going to have to help me out, Eric. I don't know what WBC at 7 is. I'm not really sure what that is.
Or the week of the WBC. I think Seven Springs is the location. I don't know what the week is. That like a women's basketball or something? I don't know.
Don't know.
That's my
Major
guess.
Von Reg is my leader. Resistance Headquarters is the base. The Contracted Jumpmaster. Swarming Vulture Droid. How many of these do I have now? Like almost 20. Shadowed
Lots,
Hover
more than that.
Tank.
Like 24.
Onyx Squadron Brute. Focus Fire. Oh, World Board Gaming Championships. Oh, okay. That's awesome. Red Squadron Y-Wing. Direct Hit. Dorsal Turret. Fight Fire with Fire. Blue Leader. War Juggernaut. Tantive 4. Lightspeed Assault. Twin Laser Turret.
Okay.
Okay. Seven Springs is a ski resort, but it's summer, so we just go to enjoy the quiet gaming. Nice. Okay.
Major Von Rig, Theed Palace, Punch It, Indoctorated Conscript, Guerrilla Soldier, Resistance X-Wing, Out the Airlock, First Order TIE Fighter, Qui-Gon Turn, Covering the Wing, Bunker Defender, The Mandalorian Pilot, Grim Valor, Wingman Victor 3, Rare Sabine's Masterpiece, and a uncommon R2-D2 hyperspace foil.
Nice. I like that hyperspace foil.
Yep.
It's nice. Eric, what state is that in? That Seven Springs ski resort? I'm curious where that is. Sounds like it'd be a great time, though.
Be a grand old time.
All right. Oh, we got Darth Vader as the leader. Shield Generator Complex is the base. The good old Zagarian Starhopper. Seen a lot of that one. Rogue Class Starfighter. Republic Y-Wing. Red Squadron X-Wing. Out the Airlock. First Order TIE Fighter.
Pennsylvania.
Kjorgen Turn. Covering the Wing. Bunker Defender. Wingguard Security Team. Dogfight. Dengar. L337. And the shuttle ST-149.
Okay.
Pennsylvania, that's awesome. That's not too far from us, really.
No, it's not.
Yeah. So this
Last
is our
pack.
last...
And then I have the promo
Oh, yes.
card.
We have the last... jump to Lightspeed, but stick around because there's more Legends of the Force
No
packs coming.
showcase. It's a Rio Durant. And a Shield Generator Complex. And a Rogue Class Starfighter. Republic Y-Wing. Kazar TIE Carrier. Clone Pilot in Hyperspace. Shoot Down is a Tactic. Echo Base Engineer. Resistance Blue Squadron. Crockshot V-Wing. Out the Airlock. Silver Angel. Rafa Martez. Red Leader. rare tactical heavy bomber, and uncommon wingman Victor 2.
Nice. Okay.
And then we have, this was the card,
Oh, right.
the participation card.
That's the one they gave out for at the PQ.
Yeah.
The black one in this special, red flare border.
And they even sleeved it for us.
They did.
Which was fancy.
Yep.
So
It's nice of them. So
Okay.
these 2 packs here are the ones that came in the Spotlight decks.
Oh.
Yeah. So we can open these.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, Tai Tai's from France. Glad
Oh,
you could
very
join
nice.
us today.
We like France.
Yeah. Did you play in the Nationals last year?
The
Tai Tai?
HeroClix.
HeroClix Nationals? I think it was in Lyon. Do I have that correct? Grand Inquisitor, Starlight Temple, Consumed by the Dark Side, Tuscan Tracker, Gungan Warrior, and 1 Starfighter, Following the Path, Wampa, Drain Essence, Village Tender, the chicken kind, Acolyte of Possible Escape,
It's a thing now.
Caretaker Matron, Quinlan Voss, Zuckuss Legendary, but we have seen that.
Yes, we have.
Yep. Sorcerers of Tun. Shall we put that in the legendary pile?
Yep.
And that's that one. Do you wanna open that one?
Sure. From the Spotlight deck, we have.
Imagine if they gave us a showcase
Well, it wasn't.
in the Spotlight deck.
Would have been nice. Obi-Wan, the Holy City. Apparently, it's possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
Corrupted Saber. Go into hiding. Disturbance in the Force. It hurts my head. Cadu Hyperspace. Supremacy Tie. Relic Scavenger. Thralls of the Coven. Padawan Starfighter. Knight Ren. Precarious Predicament. Asajj Ventress. Gunji. And that one's upside down
Oh.
for some reason. Rare
That's weird.
Sipho-Dyas.
Hmm.
And then Force Slow in foil.
Yep. Tai says, oh, I put the link for the event in the Discord. Okay, thanks, Eric. And then Tai says, yes, it was nearly all. Didn't make the cut, but had a lot of fun. Hope we'll have a national this year, too. Yeah, we hope you have a nationals as well.
Yeah, might give us an excuse to come to France.
It might give us an excuse.
Our
So-
French is very poor.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so yesterday at the event, at
Yes.
the pre-release event, they did something cool which I'd never seen at a Star Wars event. Was they dropped 2 packs at every table for every game, and they said, you decide if you want to play for both 2 packs or just split them,
Yep.
1 pack each. And most people were splitting them.
Yep.
So anyway, we got 4 additional packs. I got an additional pack because I got the first buy.
Mm-hmm.
I had basically there was somebody who didn't show up, and they just said just keep both packs then. And then the next 2 games we split the packs, and I think the same happened to you.
Yeah, I had the third buy because I did not win any games.
Mm-hmm.
And when they came around to prize me, they gave me the these last 2 because I kept them in order because I'm kind of particular in that way. So this is from my first game. This
And
is
I
from my
mixed
second
them up.
game.
I don't know what came from
And those
where.
are from my last game.
I embrace the chaos. Okay, so do you want me to open first, or do you want to open first?
Sure, I just opened a pack.
Okay, I'll go for it.
Yep.
Okay, let's do it. All right, the last 8 packs. Here we go.
I feel bad if we go to if we decided to go to HeroClix Nationals in France. Our French is so bad.
It is bad. Do you mostly play because I guess the product is printed in English, right?
Yeah.
So Tai, tell us, do you guys play in French? Do you speak French when you're playing, or do you?
It's probably, something
A
something
mix?
charge.
Yeah. So we got a Var Chris, Shadowed Undercity, Mysterious Hermit, Refugee of the Path, the Nile Marauder, Consumed by the Dark Side in Hyperspace, Secret of Sage, Point Rain Reclaimer, Hunting Nexu, Supremacy Tie, the Jedi Temple Guards, 3 Lessons, Mace Windu, Eighth Brother, Legendary, Anakin.
'Kay.
We'll go that. Take that to the close-up, and then we've got the N1 Star Fighter in foil. Let's take a look at that Anakin. That's a 6-cost blue, 5/7. When played, if there is a heroism card in your discard pile, you may give a unit -3/-3 for this phase. When played, if there is a black card in your discard pile, you may give it a -3/-3 for this phase. Okay,
Pretty cool.
nice. Okay, we'll come over here, and you get to open a pack.
This is from my first game.
And Tai says, I'll be there to help you. We have foreign players, our judge, and most of the other players are fluent in English. Okay, that's great.
Yeah. It just makes me feel bad. Like I wish that I could speak better French.
Yeah, we definitely might be challenged playing HeroClix in French, but but we could like get the bus and order food in French.
Yeah. Army of the Dead, Ascension Cable in hyperspace, Cure Wounds, Inquisitor's Lightsaber, Unleash Rage, Grappling Guardian, Cadu, Owen Lars, Impossible Escape, Owen Lars in hyperspace,
Wow.
Doom is a rare,
Mhm.
and then Uncommon Vanny.
Okay. So last year at our Canadian HeroClix Nationals, we had Benoit from France.
That's right.
Yeah. Benoit showed up.
Yeah, it was in Quebec,
So,
but all the Quebec players speak English as well.
so you probably know who that is, Tai Tai, unless Tai Tai Bolt is Benoit's internet name.
Maybe.
Maybe. Mother Talzin, Crystal Caves.
He doesn't have to out himself.
Yeah, you don't have to out yourself. Let us know if you know Benoit. Porg,
He's like, I am Benoit.
Will of the Force, yes.
We are all Benoit.
He's like Obi-Wan when he goes, of course I know him, he's me. Consumed by the dark side. Whirlwind of Power. Overpower. Ravenous Rathtar. Heirloom a Lightsaber. Minok. Attuned Fernok. The Blockade Runner. Pelio Star Compass. Watto. The Sun, and that's the rare. The Sun.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Padawan Starfighter in
Cool.
foil.
Benoit was a finalist at the National
Yes.
Set. Yeah.
Yeah.
It won't be worse than me trying to speak English. Your English is excellent. So,
I'm sure we could all make it work. You know enough English, we know enough French.
yeah. Game 2 brought me a Cal Kestis and a Jedi Temple.
Tai Tai says, I'm not him, I'm me. I'm Pascal. Good to talk to you, Pascal.
Hi, Pascal.
Glad you're chatting with us today.
Go into hiding. The Night Saber, Cure Wounds. We're following the path. It's a plan. There's another Jedi in hiding. Drain Essence. Lore Santeca. Source 2 Stance. Force Speed. Rare Psychometry. Common Paladin Training Corvette in foil.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. We have 4 packs left. We're almost there, everyone.
Writing, yes. Speaking, it's another affair. Okay, fair. Because I read and write French a lot better than I can speak it.
Yes. I am the same. Look, I got a Night Sister Lair.
Maybe we'll have to get on like Discord with Pascal and start like practicing our French.
Yeah.
If
Definitely.
nationals get announced and we decide to go to France.
Youngling Padawan. Trident Assault Ship. Night Saber. Graceful Purgle. Paladin Training Corvette. The Witch of the Mist. Ataru Onslaught.
What about you,
Imperial
Eric?
Star
Do you speak any
Compass.
other languages?
Peli Motto. Tragedy of the Plagueis is the rare. And the Jedi Vector's the foil. And
Jonk's
Jonk
here.
Lobster. Hey, Jonk. Glad you could join us.
Okay, this is the first of my last packs from the buy.
Jonk's... He's not into Star Wars card games, but wanted to stop by and say hello. Well, thanks for dropping by, Jonk.
The art's pretty though. Mother Talzin, Strangled Cliffs, and we go. There's so many of these Army of the Deads.
Yeah.
I have to build a whole deck around them. I guess I can only put 3. Banking Clan Shuttle, Ravening Gundark, Inquisitor's Lightsaber, Unleash the Rage, Grappling Guardian. Look, that he's on fire. Cadu, Tukata, Jedi Guardian, Marin, Gunji, Old Daka, Rare Base,
Rare base.
Tomb of Ilram.
We've had that one. Right? What's
The effect is the same as the other one, but I don't think it's the same base.
Exhaust a friendly unit.
Yeah.
And then you get the force.
Yep, and then Adept of Anger in foil.
Yep. Eric says he's got a hard enough time with English. Yeah. Oh, Eric doesn't do clicks, but always watches the openings. Cool.
He's just a sucker for opening of things, he says.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a tiny bit of Italian too. We went to Italy a couple years ago and we tried to get a little bit of Italian to help us out.
Yep. Just to get by. Banking Clan Shuttle, Ravening Gundark.
Similarly, better at reading it than
Yeah.
speaking it, but it helped out because that was when we found out about a train strike.
Yeah. Rampage, cars. Yeah, and the train strikes are fairly common.
Yeah.
Luminous Beings. Okay, well, nothing spectacular out of these packs.
Well, we got a legendary.
You got one left. One pack left.
This
This
is
is our
it.
last pack of the session.
How do we feel? What's our risk reward on this?
I'm gonna say
Not
legendary.
showcase.
No showcase.
Okay.
Definitely not.
Ready? Set.
Hope I'm wrong.
No
No.
showcase.
Kit Fisto.
Kit Fisto. In a Starlight Temple with a Mysterious Hermit. Blue Squadron Assault Wing. Jedi Sentinel. The Monkey Lizard. Overpower. Attuned Frynuk. Crushing Blow. Point Rain Reclaimer. Sorceress Blast. Shin Hati. Savage Opress. HK-87 Assassin Droid. The Burden of Masters, and Common Consumed by the Dark Side in Hyperspace Foil.
Okay, cool.
So no
There we
legendaries in
go.
there, but I mean, I did pull
Yeah.
the very pretty card, which we'll bring back.
Yep, we'll close it out with this.
The very pretty card from
Yeah.
the pre-release.
That is amazing.
This is a showcase.
Good pull on that.
There he is, Canon
Yeah.
Jarrus.
So that's it. That's all of our packs. And now the fun begins of sorting all these cards and putting them in a box.
And then figuring out what's good so that we can make decks.
Absolutely.
When I say we, I mean you.
Yeah, I got a lot of work ahead of me.
So yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. This has been fun, and thanks Tai Tai for chatting with us a whole bunch. And then Jonk and Eric joined in
Yeah.
towards the end here. That's great too. Thanks everyone for showing up.
And all the folks that were hiding in the chat and didn't say anything.
Yeah,
Thanks for being here.
thanks for lurking and watching. And with that, we're going to close this out, right?
We are.
Okay. So keep an eye out on the channel. Hopefully, we're going to get some Star Wars gameplay up soon.
I hope so.
And that should be fun. And as usual, we have all of our HeroClix videos going up. We've had lots of unboxings lately.
Mm-hmm.
And we have our regular games going up on Sundays. And hopefully, we'll have the Lantern Legacy set coming out soon that we can open up and
Yeah, sometime
play
in
some
August,
games.
probably.
that'll be another month away. So thanks everyone, and don't forget, check out all of our links. You can come join us on Patreon. Don't forget, you can join us on Patreon for free even. You
That's
can
right.
just follow along with all of our regular free public posts, and come join our Discord if you haven't already. And you can find us at all these other links as well.
They're all the places.
That was it. That's our Legends of the Force booster pack and opening here for Star Wars Unlimited. And hopefully you get lucky with your pulls as well if you're getting any of this product. And if we get any more product, we'll jump on stream and we'll open them up.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So thanks everyone. Yes, you have a nice day too, Tai Tai, and we will catch all of you later. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Bye.